Hey everyone, this is Kay and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Thank you so much for being with me today. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and do a zodiac reading. I have randomly chosen T for Taurus, so we're going to get started. All right, guys? We're going to get 3 bits of information from the Intuit Oracle, Lenormand, and we'll go from there. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being here with me today and enveloping me in your beautiful angelic wings of love, protection, guidance, and light. Will you please guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies in the cards for our Taurians and to help me see clearly? Archangel Michael, my Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the Taurians today that they want to and need to know on this day? It's timeless reading, of course, but this day is March the 5th, Tuesday, 2024. Okay, we got our first 2 already. Mountain and light bulb. Ooh, okay. Mountain. Obstacles, problems, distance, solitude, pride, block, cold, indifferent, barrier, interruption, delays, and stubborn. Ooh. Light bulb, aka, aha moment. Wow, that's good. Discovery, breakthrough, reveal, realize, enlightenment, epiphany, illumination, invention, and intellect. That's cool. Then we have bridge, communication, unite, connecting, integrate, share, collaboration, harmony, compromise, and overcoming barriers. Yay. This is the barrier, right? The mountain. You've come up with some kind of aha moment, probably because you're listening to your intuition, that you are able to find a solution to bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be, or who you want to be with, right? Let's find out what the reading is about. There's the first one, 10 of Swords. Yeah, 10 is the end. So you've been through some betrayals, or you have betrayed somebody, and you want to put an end to that. You want to heal something with somebody that pertains to that past betrayal, or you've been betrayed and you need to heal, or have been healing. Okay. I see. We have the 2 of Cups, okay. 8 of Wands, okay. Knight of Swords, okay. Knight of Cups, wonderful. And the 10 of Cups, with the back of the deck being a Hermit, seeking guidance and healing, rejuvenation, right? Page of Coins, changing your mind about something, mindset, because you want to have a long-term commitment with somebody that you have on your mind. That, wow, look at this, Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. Yep. But you know, you've been stuck in your head, all right? You've been wanting to move away from or towards a Queen of Coins. 6 of Swords, right? 8 of Swords. Well, we'll just stick with the cards that came out. Yep, we sure will. And so what we have here is, like I said, up here, you've been having some problems. You know, obstacles have been on your path towards enlightenment and following your heart's desire towards whoever it is that you know you should be with now. Because someone has betrayed you. They might have stepped out on the relationship with you, whether it was a marriage or a long-term commitment. But you were, you know, this one here, okay, so these have two people in mind here. This is the one that you've been with. They betrayed you in some way. It might not be that they had an affair, but in some way they have. And it's been too much. The last straw, or the last sword that broke your back, that killed you, right? The camel's back. Somebody that you were in love with, that you thought it was the 2 of Cups, like the 2 of you were in partnership with each other. You were like yin and yang, you know, together. But a lot of angry messages, a lot of arguments have been going on between the 2 of you because of this, right? Things have just not been peaceful between you. And so you have been trying to change your direction. Look at you. you've been going that way, you know, change your direction, which is ultimately going to lead you this way. Okay, so what I'm saying is that this is you knowing you have betrayed somebody from your past. You, whether it's you, it could be the one that you're, you know, supposed to be in love with in partnership, but it's ended in anger. Also, if it's not the one you're with, it's somebody from before, okay, that you kind of realize you fall in love with them and you want to take action towards them and, you know, have passionate new beginnings with them and communication, not to mention. But you are, you're going to take the opportunity that you can in order for you to move towards the, towards this one that you want to, you know, return to, okay? But at the same time, there's been a lot of anger towards your your person, okay, that you have been moving away from now because you want to, you know, ride in quickly and seize the opportunity to tell the truth to somebody that you have a cup of love to give to, that you want to have, to settle down with in a Ten of Cups type of emotional fulfillment partnership energy. Yes, but you know, just coming together in partnership. You have found that you love somebody, but this is, you know, this is all about, holy cow, it's all about what has gone on before, Taurus, with you, with somebody else. And then it's also about you, what you've done to somebody from your past. And that would be the reason why you've had the experience with your current partner. Okay? Not your past partner. Because you were like this. You betrayed either this partner or one before that, or somebody it's a betrayal towards somebody that you were having a fling with. You know, you take it as it resonates, okay, as they say. But this has all been obstacles, right? Obstacles, betrayals, just negative mindsets, and as a result, negative emotions and negative behaviors. All right, our mind, our thoughts create our reality, and the emotions are what tell us. The emotions we have about a thought is what will convince us to do something or not do something, and it will. Oftentimes, people who are trying to do the right thing, they'll check in with their moral compass first. But a lot of times, just bypass that moral compass and do it because that's what you want to. That's what we want to have. We want to experience that. We want to see this happen, and so we have to do it. We just have to do what we need to do. For example, if you're in a long-term relationship or married with somebody, and you've got your eye on somebody, you've kind of just happenstance met somebody, or you've known about them for a long time and you've run into them, and so you're like, oh, what would it be like to you know, be in the sack with that one, that kind of thing, right? And your moral compass would say, no, you know, no, I can't do that, because if I do that, then my wife should be able to do that to me, or my husband, and you wouldn't want that to happen to you. So you say, no, I got to do things right. Yet she or he is very attractive, but I'm married, you know, or I'm in a long-term commitment. I've committed to somebody. We have kids together, even if you don't, but you're committed. Yeah, that moral compass, right? And that's the light bulb of doing things the right way. The aha moment where it says, all right, I've been enlightened. I see the error of my ways. I see how my hand was in the failure of this particular relationship or the one before that. And this is why this is happening to me now, that they're betraying me. Okay? Great. So we've got all of that. And then, so with this, it puts you into hermit land, because it's like the dark night of the soul. Whatever this was to you, it hurt you. Yeah, it hurt you, but it's the end. There's no more with this person. You're making sure of that. Just like you betrayed the past lover, And it was no more of that, because that ended, right? That ended in anger. It was no longer a partnership. It was a broken partnership, in reverse, where no more communication, no more coming together. So you've been since then in hermit land, seeking refuge in quiet time on your own, like just being on your own, in your own space, isolating yourself if you needed to, some introspective time, praying like, God, please help me, I'm in so much pain, blah, blah, blah. You might be meditating during this time if you picked up on meditating, and you're healing. You're finding that there are stars, there's guidance for you, and perhaps the one that you hurt in the past has been a guiding star for you, even though they may not know it, but you may have been looking to them for some kind of, I don't know, some kind of change, transformation, some kind of reason for transformation, some kind of motivation for transformation. Yeah, some kind of illumination, just like, why should I do anything differently than I always have? Why should I become different? Why should I level up and lighten up and follow a moral compass? Like, why should I change my mindset? Because you come to see that this one possibly has been growing and evolving on their own as well, and you're seeing how well they're doing. And they don't seem to be in that kind of pain that you're in right now, or recently have been. They're doing well. And so this is Ten of Pentacles. And you're like, what does she or he do that I need to do in order for me to have these opportunities? The bridge that takes me from where I'm at now in a mindset and an environmental experience, because of your own inner environment that you were before here, bringing the light within you, that divinity that's with you, you're actually bringing it up from underneath the layers of fear and confusion, doubts, and just like anger, right? Just in general anger. So you have been seeing the error of your ways because you've had time to think about it. You're looking to the light of the divine right here. I need clarity. I need clarity. I don't know what's going on. You're confused. But you do know that where you're at, you don't want to be anymore. You don't. But how do I get to this from this? Well, that's where the light comes in. You look to the light. You become wiser. Look at his beard and hair is gray. You become wiser through your communication with your inner spirit, your divine, your heart, listening to your heart, what your heart wants for you. And your heart wants you to change your mind about things. Grab onto a different mindset. Clean up your subconscious mind. All those fears where your ego lives and thrives from. The muck and the mire of the subconscious mind, of all the lies that we tell about ourselves and maybe about others. Because you want to devote yourself to a long-term commitment with somebody that you had fallen in love with at some point in time. And you'd be ready to relocate to be with her possibly. Okay, that's the Ace of Pentacles, but this is also great big prosperity and abundance, a new path of that, because you're on a new path of clarity, honesty, checking your moral compass, right? Clarity and honesty and authenticity, right? Being authentic. Not wearing the mask, ripping the mask off and saying, okay, this is me. This is who I am, really. I'm the one with the light within me. I know I'm there. I have the light. And now I'm going to start reaching inward towards me through my introspective times for healing and mending, which is the Star card, right? To rejuvenate your spirit, to feel hopeful and faithful again. That love is for you, and as a result your life is going to be It's going to take on a whole different dynamic in such a positive way. You start following your inner compass. All right, so let's clarify the Ten of Swords. We have juggling, and we have the Page of Swords, and we have the High Priestess with the Three of Wands. Yeah, there's the Two of Cups. Okay, juggling, trying to find balance, but you just have been in like, oh, this or that kind of thing. Should I or shouldn't I? Shouldn't I or shouldn't I? While keeping your eye on somebody from afar, which would be this one over here that you want to go towards. And, you know, kind of fantasizing about moving across the horizon to leave, walk away from your past. But you have been holding on to your secrets about that. You decided you're just not going to say anything. Not yet. You're not in communication. You're following your intuition, right? Because you're trying to go across, you know, trying to build a bridge, right? In your life from leaving all this behind, going back towards true love. With the Two of Cups, we have Seven of Cups in reverse. Interesting, okay. Nine of Swords and the Page of Cups with Judgment on the back. Yeah, okay, so you've made up your mind. You're no longer fantasizing. This is like you fantasizing, just, you know, considering your options, basically. Well, you're no longer looking and considering your options. You have made your mind up that it's this or no one. It's this or no one. But for you to be able to go forward with honesty, cup of love, and saying, I'm sorry for what I did to you in the past, it's got you like this. Because you're worried about how she's going to respond to it. But the best part is that you've actually made your mind up to do it. I mean, these two cards tell us that's in reverse. You've made a decision to do it. Although it's it's stressing you out, because you know that you probably need to apologize for one thing. Another thing is that she's going to accept your cup of love. You know, you showing up with an apology, and will you, you know, can we talk? You know, will you care about me again? You know, that kind of thing. And you made your mind up, and you know, Judgment is like the divine saying, it's time for you to end that cycle, to mend that bridge between you and that person, because that's the one you're meant to be moving towards now, after you've had all your lessons of pain and sorrow and grievances here with the karmic partner. Your karmic life that was not meant to last for the entire life, your entire lifetime, wasn't. It was just supposed to come in and teach you things and then be done. Be done. And you take those lessons with you. Hard-won ones, right? There, talk about taking those lessons with you. There's the Six of Swords. You're taking all those lessons. The swords are the lessons that you're taking with you. The truth part, the truthfulness from the lessons you've learned. You're taking that with you so that you remember how those swords hurt your back at one time, because you were doing whatever that was opposing truth and honesty and clarity. And there's a Hierophant and the Fool with the Wheel of Fortune. Karma debt's been paid off. You want to communicate that to her. You could be saying here that you're moving away from being married. You're breaking that vow. It's going to make you free and able to take a leap of faith on a new path, on a new cycle, in a new cycle. This is the end of the cycle. This is the beginning. So 0 to 21, the beginning, and that's the old cycle closing out with this person over here that let's see, that you were, you know, with when you were going, should I or shouldn't I, while you're keeping an eye on this one over here from afar. All right, so you're closing that cycle out and you're moving on from it with your lessons learned, because you've got also, you know, the divine is very much in your mind, you know, now with your heart and mind communicating. The divine is in your mind. The heart's been able to shed its its love for you into your mind, where it says, I love you. You're always worthy, always were worthy, will always be worthy. I love you, I love you, I love you. And your mind is saying, okay, I didn't really believe this in the beginning. I didn't really believe this, but now I'm going to take what my heart is saying, because I have aspirations and goals and motivations to be able to do things and be with people that I really want to do and be with. So you start taking that as a belief that I am worthy, I am loved, and I'm lovable. Right? That's your heart is now in your mind, as your mind is listening to your heart and taking it very seriously. Making your heart valid. You know, your heart's desire is that other part of you that is very, very real and very, very important in order for you to have the kind of happiness and to follow the dreams that you want to have. So this is you. That's the God within you, but it also talks about the marriage you're leaving behind, okay? Where you're taking fast action in order to put an end to it and to move away from it. See how these arrows are coming in and you're going out. But these messages of anger with your current partner that you're moving away from. But messages of passionate new pursuits, revealing that to a new person, your person from the past that you betrayed. Okay, let's talk about the Knight of Swords. What can we say? We have the Eight of Cups, Six of Wands, the Emperor, and the Hermit. Yes, the Queen of Cups right there. Yeah, let's pull her out, because this is the one you're going towards right here. Let's just pull her out. The Sun. Yeah. Makes you very happy. So yeah, you're moving away. See how I said you're moving away from these troubles here. That troubled mindset in life with that person. You're moving away from that towards, you know, the other one here. You want to have victory and success because you're removing your mask now. The ego is coming off. You're going to be authentic and real with this one right here that you know will probably not accept you back unless you are. You have to become someone who sits in their Emperor energy, at least from time to time, where you're saying, I'm taking charge, taking control. I'm not just going to sit around and wait for things to come to me. I'm going to do something about it. But first, I need to check in with God. That's it. Like, that's where your truth is going to come from. That you're going to be able to race towards her, seizing that opportunity now because you know you can. And tell her, lay it all out for you. Tell her why you haven't heard from her. Tell her why you hurt her in the past, or apologize for it because it was unnecessary, it was unfair, or whatever it was for you. Knight of Cups. There's the Queen of Wands. In reverse, I must say. Ooh. In reverse. Wow. Okay. The Devil, the Magician, and the Seven of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups again. Yeah, this is who you're moving away from. Somebody who's been cheating on you. There's that betrayal. When they're in the reverse, the Queen of Wands, they're the kind of Queen of Wands that will actually, step out of the relationship and have an affair. They're in that mindset, that energy of doing that, being toxic, being unfair, and possessive, obsessive, but also manipulating. And so you said, I'm done with that kind of bullpucky, and I'm going to manifest myself something way better than this partner. I'm going to manifest myself something way better. Like, this is one that you have hit the glass ceiling with. I always talk about the Seven of Pentacles glass ceiling because this is 7 that you've harvested. You're looking at it and going, although it's very good, I know 10 of Pentacles is really what it is I want. And this is not just about money. It's about long-term commitment, like the happily ever after, having the commitment and having all things. You know, everything that makes your heart really happy, that's what you shall experience with the Ten of Pentacles. And that's you saying, look, I've had a lot, I got a lot, and it's not been crummy up until recently. And but it seems like I hit a glass ceiling with this relationship, and it would be because she's taken on somebody else in our bed or his bed or whatever bed, hotel, whatever. But I know I can do better than this, right? I can do better, and I want better. I'm going to persevere, and I'm going to go forward, and I am going to manifest that which it is I truly desire. All right? Which is being, you know, taking your cup on your horse and going towards the Queen of Cups with that offer of love. Sincere, kind, friendly, and caring cup of love that says, I love you. It's you I love. Okay, so the Ten of Cups, there's the sneaky. Aha, Temperance. Okay, that's an interesting combination with the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Cups again, I must add. The three, that's a reunion in this situation. So yeah, your marriage is something that you're wanting to leave behind, and you're trying to escape from it. You really are. This must have been pretty bad for you. You're trying to escape from this. The Seven of Swords, with this here like this, and then clarifying this card, it could be that you're clarifying you're running away from what should have been long-term emotional fulfillment experience for you, where your dreams come true with that person, and you're feeling inwardly happy with having this connection, partnership with somebody. But in this sense, in this case, it's like you are saying, you know, I can't be, well, how can I say this? Look, you're temperate. You're trying to balance yourself. You're trying to find peace and calm. And this ain't peace and calm, is it? That's not peace and calm. So you're like, oh, I got to run away from that. I got to stop being in this kind of energy as well, because I know when I'm dealing with somebody like this, as I have been, I resort to this as well. I need to not only escape from this, I need to escape from my own self. My own old self, old way of being. I need to find peace and balance, you know, be in harmony, getting in touch with my inner self again, and coming out of it victorious, right? With the Six of Wands, victoriously raising your sword up high in truth, clarity, and honesty, because you got a cup of love to give somebody right here that you want to have a happily ever after. You really want that with her. You really do. If there's anything that you've come to realize, that's what you've come to learn about. All of this, the swords that you're taking with you to calmer waters, from being with this one here, the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Devil energy, to the calmer waters of this one here, who is very intuitive, loving, forgiving, friendly, kind, compassionate, very intelligent, yes, loving, friendly. Everybody said that. Everybody loves this one. You know, she's the darling of the tarot card deck. So I'm going to clarify just one card from the back of the deck, and it's Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Archangel Michael, please tell us about that. This is an offer you want to make to her that says, I've changed. I'm not the same thinking person I was before when we first met way back then. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Karmic debt's been paid off. I'm moving forward. I want to go towards you as quickly as I possibly can, but you know, they're telling you again that you could trust me. You can have faith in me. I'm no longer in this mindset of lack, because that's what causes you to do what you do, you know, because you're trying to fill that void within us. That's that lack-mindedness, the void, by bringing in things that we really think is what is good for us, what will fill that void. But because we haven't consulted with our heart all along the way, while we're so focused in 3D, the lower vibe, we haven't raised our thinking to 5D and higher, which is at the heart level. We end up realizing that what we're trying to fill, what the void we're trying to fill within us, was not coming from the outside of us. It has to come from within. And that's where you're putting that mindset to death. And transforming, realizing that the void that's within you comes from loving yourself and making the right choices in life that chooses love. Love over anything else. Love over betrayal. Love over anything else. Like you are truly having a different mindset. You're making that offer that you're a different person to her. And so now you're coming correct. And you can realign yourself with her in that true love. I'm in love with you and I choose you. Because I put an end to this empty hole. The void within me is filled with God now, with the light of God, but it's a love for you that also fills that void in me. Love, like real love, not just love for convenience, love because sometimes we think we're in love with somebody, but it turns out it's not, really doesn't feel like that at all. Just doesn't feel like that at all. So you're going to have that, you're going to be building that bridge, and you're going to get to where it is that you want to go, particularly in love, okay? Which is going to bring all good things to you ultimately. Because of that, you're following your heart. Well, here we go. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, are these the messages you wanted me to share? Let's have a look. Girl talk. Well, you want to talk to her, you're going to be a friend to her. And if she wants to girl talk to you because she feels safe like that with you, then you should be happy. You will be happy that she wants to talk to you like a girlfriend. Right? Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Yeah, that's what you want to be for her in your life now. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and a friendship again. Come to her as a friend with that changed mindset, right? Come to her as a friend. Like say, I missed you. I want you back in my life. Passion, insane chemistry, like each other. Yeah, and then it leads to that, having fun. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationship. You're going to realize too that there's a very solid connection between the two of you that goes way back, past lifetimes. Twin flame maybe. Me and my ego, pride or fear in the way, not contacting you, but thinking of you often, replaying over, and that's what you've been doing. You've just been sitting on this like, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? What should I do? This or that? That or this? Even though you've been keeping an eye on her, I'm not saying a word from distance. Blowing bubbles. Fun, loving, bubbly, manifesting, embracing the moment, airy, flowing, being in the now. You're going to feel like that when you reconnect right here because of this. Following your heart. No longer just sitting around with you and your ego. Thinking. Time is needed. Don't make reactive, impulsive decisions. Consider all perspectives. Yes, move towards her here. Your karma is paid off. The wheel of fortune is moving in your favor now. You're on a destined path. You can trust that, okay? And but do it methodically, right? Checking in with your moral compass and with your inner self to see, what do I do now? What should I do now? What is it that you would want me to do now? So that you're one step closer to being either making the bridge, like mending the relationship, or walking across it towards, to the side where she's on. So don't make reactive or impulsive decisions. Consider all perspectives. So just keep that in mind, that your perspective is not the only perspective and doesn't necessarily mean it's true. So I hope that was helpful to you, Taurus. And until next month, you take care of yourself, okay? Bye for now.